Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Hope you're all staying safe. As you can see, I'm in the van, but not for long. In a couple of hours time, when I reach my destination, I'm going to be ditching VanLife, I'm afraid. Swapping VanLife for BoatLife. So stay tuned and see how we get on. Apparently we've got to go through some locks. I've never had any experience at all with locks. Tim's given us instructions to myself and David, so let's hope we don't mess up. So we've reached our first lock and Tim's barking the orders now.
Yep.
David's about to jump off and I'm going to be busy watching and filming.
Is that okay? Yeah. We go on the left.
Sorry, these guys have been waiting for me. I've just been chatting to the fish, I don't know what you call him, lock keeper or whatever, and he's a lovely guy, man. He's, you know, the information he gives you, but sorry, man, he kept me talking. So this bridge here that we've just gone under, this is the Sonning Bridge, and I have to cross that every time I go to Thames. And we're coming up to another lifeboat that someone's converted into their home. This is the boating community's equivalent to proper VanLifers, you know, those that live in the van. I've seen a completely different side of things today. Absolutely amazing. So this is our mooring spot for the night.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Oh, well done, man. See that? You pulled this boat in all by yourself.
Perfect. Perfect. No one can come in.
Tim, put your crack away. My viewers might not appreciate it.
Later that night.
Cheers, YouTube. Go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny, be good. Look at them. They're smashing their way through
Stinging nettle.
Stinging nettles.
Ah, that's it.
Is he still talking?
Yeah, he is.
Right. He's still trying to beat a path through all of these nettles. Ain't happening, man. Come on. David. Look what you got to get through. Look. Ow, no! So Tim and David have gone off into the woods, and they're like possessed, man. They just want to get to this swing. I've walked in a little bit. They're not getting to the swing tonight. They're just like they're on another planet, man. So, and it's pitch black. So all I'm expecting to hear is chop, 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 doink, and they're going in the drink, basically. So I'm being sensible and I'm staying back here. Hopefully those two return very shortly.
1 hour later. The next morning.
Well, guys, it's the next day, and it's 11:05 a.m. Of course. Apparently, we settled down to go to sleep at about, I think it was like 7:38 a.m. this morning. So we haven't had much sleep. We're about to set sail again, but we've just woken up David, and the only way we woke him up was by Tim beating the absolute granny out of him with a pillow just to wake him up. He's woke up, he's had an hour and a half, 2 hours sleep. What's he say? Oh, someone give me a beer. We're talking about someone who don't drink a lot. He's woke up and he's gone, just give us a beer. Right, this thing, Sage, is trying to demand my time, so I'm going to sign off now, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Do you know what? Walking down the side of a boat like this on a ledge that's like 100 mil wide, 4 inches roughly, it makes you feel like a rebel. It makes you feel like you're actually achieving something. It's crazy. But so we're heading back the same way that we came from yesterday. We're dropping David off, so it's just going to be down to myself and Tim, and which is gutting actually, because David's doing all the work. So it means I'm going to have to do some work. I'm not happy about that. Right, so we've reached our first lock for the day. There's going to be a lot of people that don't understand how locks work. The water on this side is far higher than the water on the side that we are. So we've got to wait for the water levels to equalise before we can go through, of course. So this is where we set sail from yesterday. We're pulling back to the same spot. Unfortunately, the same spot's still there. We're just literally just dropping David off, and I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? Is that what we're doing? Yeah? Yep. We're just about to throw him in the water and he can swim back to shore. So this is where our journey started yesterday. We're back. But unfortunately, we're losing David, and me and Tim are setting sail again. But we're going up that way instead. So we've just dropped David off, and myself and Tim are just chugging up the River Thames, taking it nice and easy, looking for our next park up. But just take a look at some of these properties. They are absolutely stunning. Guys, what a cool location we found. So going along the river, we've just come across this. Now for VanLifers, this to me is like what we'd call a park up. What is wrong with people? It's just full in there, absolutely full. You can't go in there. I tell you what, you go in there and you get lost. You'll just go in leaves and rubbish. Look, I mean, people are just tramps. It stinks of in there as well. Bad, mum. Yeah, it stinks of in there. Well, it's day 3 of our little boat trip. Home tomorrow, but I've got to say, last night was bad, man. The midges, gnats, whatever you want to bloody call them, all these little creatures flying around that I've never seen before. I'm sure they're not native to this country. I mean, some of them were ugly things, man. But they were torturing myself and Tim, giving us a really hard time. Slept with our hoods up, and I actually tied mine up because I didn't want. Oh, it was bloody horrible. But it's sort of because you're really enclosed in a narrow boat. First time I've ever stayed on one, but because you're enclosed on a narrow boat, you can't put your head under the covers. It's too stuffy. But we tried all sorts last night. Put my head torch, left it outside, so that attracted them. It helped a little bit, but as soon as you turn the light on on the boat, that's it, man. It was like, it's so beautiful. It's a bug's life. Well, it was a life for us last night. Well, today's the last day. Be getting packed up soon. Ready to head back. And I've got my sights set on getting an old lifeboat. One of those ones that are supposed to be unsinkable. So I won't be naming it Titanic, eh?
Well, it's 20 to 8 in the morning, and so far for the 3 days we've spoken to, had communications with loads of other boaters, narrow boaters, canoeists, kayakers, paddleboarders, and it's all been positive, 100% positive, until one complete and utter knob just now coming straight down the middle towards us.
He was going all over the place.
Yeah, and even his mate had to shout out to him like to mind out the way, and of course they seem to think it's our fault because we got an engine, but it is what it is. But anyway, it's all coming to an end now, and Tim's dropping me off. My little boating trip's over and done with. I've got the bug. And we'll see. Even Dina, I've sent her pictures of something that I'd like as a project, a lifeboat basically. And we're just about to pass one now.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about when it comes to a lifeboat. that would make a great project. But I've sent Dina a couple of links to a couple of boats, and she sent me a couple of photographs back. So it shows, that's telling me that even she's interested in the idea. We'll see. So we got another converted lifeboat. There's just something about them that I think is pretty cool. Of course, if I'm converting it, it's going to look the dog's danglies inside. Right guys, well, I'm back in the van. I'm on my way home. I've got a couple of hours to go roughly, as long as I hit no more traffic. I'm feeling absolutely rotten at the moment. We've really slummed it. I don't think a drop of water's touched my face. So anyway, if you've made it to the end of this video, hope you enjoyed it. If none of you have ever done any kind of boating in the past, I highly recommend it. It's something that I've never been interested in. I certainly wouldn't have done unless I was invited, like I have been, to go and do it. And it's like I see another project, but anyway, take care guys, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.